Hello, everybody. Welcome to 21 Million. My name is Pete, and we have a lot to cover today. I started early. I started 10 minutes early. We have a lot to cover. Get your drinks, and we're going. We're on the brink. I don't think everyone realizes how close we are to complete economic collapse. We are right there. I hope you guys can hear my music. It's good. And I hope everybody's prepared because we are at the brink. It can go two ways tomorrow. I'm about to show you charts. Everything I say is not financial advice. I'm going to show you charts. We're going to look at the weekly close. I wanted to go early. Bitcoin's rallying right now. Super exciting. Before the closes in. Daylight savings got me. I should have done it at 8 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now. It's 8 minutes to 7. The weekly closes in an hour. I'm going to show you where we have to close over to remain bullish and that we're not going to fall off a cliff right now. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over some of the drama that happened on Friday night because there was drama. Okay? There is a war going on. So just so everybody knows, go back. We're going to skip around a little bit. Go back. I had a broadcast 3 weeks ago. It's called Coinbase and Binance are about to go head to head, and it's the war begins. Skip to the 10-minute mark, and in that there's some useful information about what I'm going to talk about today when it comes to Binance, CZ, and Mr. Brian Armstrong. It's wild. It's wild. So first things first, let's take a look around the markets. So we have the market caps back over $1 trillion. Crypto is rallying over $1 trillion. 24-hour volume is $58 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 42%. Obviously, ETH dominance is up now. ETH dominance 19.4. That's up. That's up almost 1%. So my assumption would be people coming out of USDC were going into Ethereum. That would be my assumption. That's why you would see that ETH dominance rally. Let's look at the 7-day. No, I wanted to see. What are we doing here? This is the total market cap. No, this is what I wanted. Let's go 7-day right now. No, can't even see it. ETH had gone up. Wow, look at that. It went over 19. When we last spoke on, I guess that was the 10th, Friday, it was about 18. Then I guess it went up to 19%. I don't think you guys can even see what the hell I'm doing. Hold on a second. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Yes, over here. So it went up to as high. It went over 19%, 19.3, and it sits at 19.3 right now. And it was, like I said, at 18.2-ish. So it's up 1%, a little over 1%, which is big. So that's pretty significant. Let's go back. Let's see what we got going on here. We got Bitcoin's at 21,902. It's coming down a bit. Ethereum's at 1575. We have BNB's at 286. USD is USD. We have to go over USD now because it might die. It's actually rallying. It's almost at $1 at 98 cents. XRP is at 37 cents. Cardano's at 32 cents. We have Polygon's at $1.13. What a deal. What a bargain. We have Dogecoin at 7 cents. BUSD, interesting enough, $1. It's crazy because they 3 weeks ago they were the ones that were insolvent. You know that they are still pegged. Solana's at $20. Polkadot's $5.82. Yada yada yada. Litecoin's $74. Don't forget the halvening is coming up soon. So let's fear and greed index is at 33. We are down. It was at 50 last week. We were neutral. Last week we were neutral, 47, and ended the week, but it was as high as I guess 50. I saw it at 50 down. People are getting a little fearful because things are getting a little weird. So let's go to the weekly close because that's what everybody wants to see. Let's take a gander. So we have here on the weekly. So this is my index. I've been using this to show you guys the trajectory of the bull run, where we are and where we stand. We have I have it at April 24th. 29th is the halvening. 75 weeks before, 75 weeks after would coincide with the last two halvenings. Okay? So, like I've been saying, the Litecoin halvening, the rally last time in 2000, the rally before the halvening, after the bottom, was June of 2019. So that would put us at June of 2023. And that would mean for us to rally on par, we would rally up to the golden ratio that was set by the previous all-time high, which would put us about 48,000. I've been saying 40,000 by May. Whatever. I think I'm right. Let's see how Powell and everybody react tomorrow, because it's going to get interesting. This week is going to get interesting. So I keep on saying that because, so we have SVB, I was about to say SBF, Silicon Valley Bank is out of business. They're done. And come tomorrow, the federal government, the U.S. government is going to have a buyer for SVB. They want to show that it's not an issue. They're not, they have to show that it's not an issue, and that people's money is taken care of, and that the federal government's going to make sure that banks are, that it's secure, obviously. So tomorrow should be interesting, because also this week CPI comes out, I think on the 14th. So CPI comes out on Tuesday morning, the inflation numbers, which you would hope the inflation is coming down at this point, because the Federal Reserve is in a predicament, because if they raise rates, you're going to have more problems like SVB, like Silvergate. Apparently, there's another bank. I forget, it's slipping my mind. There's another one that apparently there might be a bank run come tomorrow morning in California. It was PACW. I think the PACW was the stock ticker. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow and how the next 2 days shake out. I would imagine by Tuesday morning, the latest, they are going to have a bank step up and purchase SVB. Okay, they have to. They have to get that. It has to happen. It doesn't have to happen. They can let it fail, and the FDIC can cover what they can, I guess. I mean, it can't be bank runs like that. They can't have a bank run on Chase. JP Morgan, Chase can't have a bank run. It's going to be bad. Bank of America, Capital One, just can't let that happen. They can't. They're going to have to step up. So anyway, back to our charts. That's why I keep on saying tomorrow's going to be interesting, because it's surely going to be interesting. So we have here right on pace still. You can see that big wick this week. The big wick this week. Nice. That would be a bull hammer. So that's us. That's people buying it up. Those are buys. When you see big wicks on the top, those are sells. These are sell wicks. This is a buy wick. So that's good. Good news. Let's go to Coinbase now. Interesting enough, Coinbase. So this is the trend that we're in. And you can see that we wicked right back up into this trend level. Right back into the trend. Nice big bull hammer on the weekly. We have, so we have to close above today. I'd say we have to close 21. I'd say 21,000. 21,000 on the nose. We got to get over, which right now we're at 21.7. It's a pretty good rally. I'd feel better about that. Closing above this going into this week, but it still doesn't mean anything. I mean, guys, none of, like I said, to start the show, all this doesn't make a difference if there's a big economic collapse. None of this matters because we can go right back to all-time lows. It's possible. I'm not going to lie to you. So even though I'm super bullish, I would say this is positive, but be careful. On the weekly is not bullish, guys. We have the VWAP pointing down. We have the money flow curving in. We have the red dot. We have RSI pointing down here. RSI is pointing down. I mean, it's not very bullish on the weekly. Let's take a look at the 3-day. I'm also going to take a look at Ethereum. If you can. So what happened on Friday night? Oh, actually, I'll get into it. When we get to the news, I'll tell you my story. So let's take a look at the 3-day, because 3 days been a little bit bullish. So firstly, I always look at the money flow in here. Hopefully this curves up. We'd have a higher low on the money flow. That'd be nice. VWAP is pointing up. Momentum's coming down. We have the RSI. Sorry, guys. We have the RSI pointing straight up. So I would say this is actually not too bad. Hopefully we get a nice little head and shoulders action. Oh, we might have a head and shoulders here. You need a higher low and then a higher high so we don't have the head and shoulders. We don't want that. It wasn't not a nice little head and shoulders. This is bad. Okay, this would be bad if the money flow goes like this and comes up and then crashes down. We don't want that. Okay? So I picked out some key fib levels before the show started. We'll go to the daily for that. So on the daily, let's go. We have the money flow just about to cross over. Let's see if we can zoom in nice and tight there. Ooh, we got a little bit of red. We're just turning red, which is pretty crazy because we have... I'm messing up my charts, guys. But here, look, we have bottom dots. Okay, we don't get them often. So the bottom dots are most effective if you're using Market Cypher. And just take a second. Let's run through this real quick. Like and subscribe to my page. Like below, subscribe, drop a comment. And I have the link to Market Cypher. You guys are interested. When using Market Cypher, the green dots are useful when you're in the green. If you're not in the green, they're useless. Don't waste your time, okay? As you can tell over here, we're in the red on the daily, green dot. Okay, this is tough. You're buying in here. Actually, the next candle crashed. Where are you getting in? Tough, but it's in the red, so this is bad. Okay, when you're in the green, with the dots, you're going to have more action, more possibilities to win. Okay, in the green dots, stick with the green. Okay, right now, looking at this chart, we have the VWAP crossing up, this bullish momentum dot, green's crossing over. We have the RSI is pointing up, okay, because it was oversold clearly. So right now, guys, I just went through a whole bunch of stuff without you guys watching. We have here money flow crossing over, momentum dot, green dot, RSI is pointing up. That's what I just said. I think I'm caught up. Okay, so right now it's a little tricky because we're going into the red. Okay, this could curve up. This all can turn around. You can see where on the fib levels we're getting rejected at the 382 level, which would be $21,735. That's on the daily. Okay, but don't forget the weekly now. Getting above this This trend line is significant. One more thing on the weekly. Let's take a look at a fib level on the weekly, and let's see what we got here. Yeah, nothing too significant from the all-time high. This is what I do. I go down and see if there's any significant levels. Okay, so clearly there was a significant level here at the 24,000. Okay, because we kept on humping over, rolling over on top of it. Let's go down again. So maybe 21, 23,000. Nope, nothing really too significant. Nothing. I'm not too hot on any of these levels, to be honest with you. Maybe right here we bounced off. Right here, maybe we got a little bounce over the 19,366. We didn't even hit that low, though. Yep, not too hot on the fib levels. Nothing too significant. What if we did this? Okay, so I got to start all over. Going from here to the bottom. You know, maybe we got a nice little level here. Maybe the golden pocket from the bear market high. This would be the bear market high. Would be 25,000. Create this at $25,000 mark. Maybe that's significant. You can see we rallied right above, right into the golden pocket. Finding this support would be nice. You can see we had some trouble here. Maybe this is an area. Over here, over here, over here, a bunch of tests. Over here, the wick down. Over here, we had a wick. This whole area right here. Over here, you can see get rejected. So us coming back over it could be significant. So maybe we want to leave this up. Maybe we want to. What do you guys think? Lock this one in. Let's go to visibility. I don't want it on the days, just the weeks. Let's go back to the daily now. So the daily's a little bit more local, but it should be. No, it's not similar. No, a little local. So here to the new bottom on the daily. So you can see we got rejected off of the 21,735. We want to get over there. Obviously, maybe we find support over here, 20,009. Or maybe we come down just at 21,000 mark that I was saying before that we see on the weekly. That would be the trend level, 21,000. We got to close above today. 21,000, just like 21 million. Like and subscribe, guys. Come on. All right, 4-hour chart. I'm making a mess. All right. Let's take a look over here. See some fib levels. So the 21,727 should be pretty similar to what we just saw. Yeah, it's the same top, same bottom. It's going to be same numbers virtually. Let's take a look at the money flow. Money flow's cutting in. That's nice. It'd be nice to see this roll over, right? Get a nice little roll over and cut in. That'd be nice. That'd be bullish. We have VWAP pointing up. I don't know if you guys can see the white, but whatever. So we have here VWAP pointing up. Momentum's up. We have a bunch of dots. A bunch of the dots. 3 in a row. That's be pretty bullish. You don't see that often. I'd say there'd be a bottom in this area. Definitely in the red. But let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to a 30-minute. I don't usually do this with you guys, but let's see. So we can see we're in the green on the over here on the 30-minute. Let's go to the 45-minute. We're in the green. We want to see it start to bleed up. Green, 55-minute. Let's go to the 1 hour. In the green, 2 hour. 2 hours cutting up, though. Okay, maybe we're going to start to see this momentum come up in crossing up. 4 hour like we just saw. So, yeah, so maybe we're a couple days from being in the green. That'd be nice. That'd be good. Take a look at Ethereum. Let's go to the weekly. The chart should be pretty similar. It looks like Ethereum rallied similarly. What was the word I had trouble getting out before, guys? I forget. So Ethereum, we need Ethereum to close over 1531. That'd be fantastic. That'd be wonderful. That'd be great. Let's go pop down to the daily. Yeah, nice little right through. I'll take it. Actually, we didn't do the money flow on the weekly. Let's look at the weekly real quick. Okay, money flow's pointing up. VWAP's coming down. Looks like a little bit of a confused chart to me. We have the RSI on the weekly bowing up. I'll take it. I usually don't do Ethereum, but I guess you can see what coin I got into when I FOMO'd out of USDC. You can see what I got into, right? I guess we're going to be doing Ethereum every day now. So we have a bullish momentum dot. We didn't get a green dot, though. We didn't get the big green dot on Ethereum. That's interesting. That's interesting. So, yeah. So the number we're looking for on Ethereum is 15. How would I say 15? I figure 1530. $1,530. That's what we want to get over. You know what I think is pretty cool, pretty crazy? The exchanges, Coinbase, and the index is so far off. They're about a couple $100 off right now. Usually they're tight. And seeing them so far off, it's all the USDT, USDC, people FOMOing out of USDC into Bitcoin. Oh, boy. So let's take a look at also into the week ahead. The dollar crashed out. We want this to come down, guys. We need this to crash. I have it marked here at 101.27. Seems like a significant mark, significant level. Let's take a look at some fib levels on Dixie bar. Yeah, so right here we bounced off of, it looks like that 0.5 at 102. And we are looking to break that. We want the dollar to come down. Assets will go up. So take a look at that this week, Dixie. Hopefully we get a nice crash out of that. We also are looking for the government bonds. The percentages do come down. Okay, it closed at 3.7. Okay, we want that to come down. The lower that is, the more confident they are that they are beating inflation. They want that number to come down. Okay, so we'll keep this on here just so we have a little bit of a gauge when we broadcast this week. And the other one that's crazy is look at this chart, guys. USDT, USDC on Binance. It's pretty wild. USDC went as low as 82 cents. Pretty sick. That's gnarly. So let's go over some of the... I'm having issues, guys. Let's go over some of the news. Okay, so I saw this tweet. This is from CZ. So it says Binance has temporarily suspended auto conversion of USDC to BUSD due to current market conditions, specifically related to high inflows and increasing burden to support the conversion. This is normal risk management procedural step to take while we monitor the situation. So I said to myself, I don't know. I don't follow CZ. I follow CZ on Twitter, but I have his alerts on, but I don't really follow. I'm not following it. You know, when they monitor the situation, I didn't know what the situation was. Like, I knew the situation when SVG. I didn't know that there was a situation. Though. Don't forget, this is we're gonna look at some timestamps right now. So Binance tweets that at 8:12. So I said, what situation? Monitor the situation. So that means it's the situation. So what could the situation be? I don't know. But I got a little nervous. I said, okay, so Binance is telling USDC to BUSD, the auto conversion is off. And to be very honest with you, I didn't know what that meant. What's the auto conversion? Not sure. I don't know. But I know that they tweeted it. CZ obviously retweeted it at 8:12 p.m. Sitting on my couch. I see that, I read it, and then I see another tweet from somebody saying, this is all about the same time, that what if USDC goes under? And then that's all it took. I was like, all right, I'm getting out of USDC. I'm not going to let this go to zero. This ain't going to be a UST. I ain't going to zero. It's not happening. I'd rather hold something. So I went on and I made the decision to convert to Ethereum. So now I'm an Ethereum holder. And I did that just spur of the moment, just got it done. And thank God, because I got the full dollar's worth of USDC, the conversion. And I'm happy I saw that. But that night I was like, you know what? Let me look at the series of events that happened, what unfolded on Friday night. So we have here, so I see this. Binance has temporarily suspended auto conversion. This is normal risk management procedural step to take while we monitor the situation. So there's a situation. Okay, so I said, okay, I make my changes. Boom. I said, you know what? Worst case, I'm holding Ethereum. I don't care. I wanted to get out of the USDC anyways. I think we're at the bottom. I keep on telling everybody, it is what it is. I'm prepared to hold. I don't care. I'm a hodler. PD hodler. So now we're going to go 2 hours later to the dot. Circle tweets following the confirmation at the end of today that the wires initiated on Thursday to remove balances were not yet processed. $3.3 billion of the $40 billion of USDC reserves remain at SVB. Okay, like other customers, depositors who relied on SVB, they have their money pretty much like every other customer where they say, our money's stuck. So it's approximately 10%, a little less than 10% is stuck. Okay, and that's when we get that big sell-off. People trying to get out of USDC at all costs. Okay, so I started to see the price drop before the post. Okay, and I think that's due to CZ tweeting this. Okay, so somebody put here, karma is bittersweet, and that goes back to the video that I told you guys to watch. Go back to the 10-minute mark. The war begins. Okay, sorry, I lost my spot. So CZ wrote, I still choose to believe they didn't do anything to hurt BUSD. Anything that hurts one player hurt themselves. So now, obviously, for Binance to tweet this and say that there's a situation. Okay, so at that point, USDC is at $1. Nobody knows that USDC's backed money is any of it's being held at SVG, as far as I know. And I'm pretty my ears to the ground when it comes to this. I don't see anything. So he tweets this, and this sell-off starts, and the murmurs they start. He started this. Okay, and this is definitely in retaliation to what happened with Paxos and BUSD, because Circle had told the SEC in New York that Paxos was insolvent, and they halted the production of BUSD with Paxos. So being given the chance, the opportunity, you can tell Binance, CZ, he did this, that there was to monitor the situation. It got me to go and sell. I got out of it. No, thank you. So something definitely. So Circle, and then you got Coinbase. We are temporarily pausing USDC/USD conversions over the weekend while banks are closed. During periods of heightened activity, conversions rely on USD transfers from the banks that clear during normal banking hours. When banks open on Monday, we plan to recommence conversions. Your assets remain safe. So in the meantime, you got people trying to get out of their USDC. They're going to go into dollars. And they're like, no, you're forced to buy into Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto, whatever. Okay. What's crazy is that you know, and the reason why you would say that they did this is because they don't want a bank run. But on their website, guys, it says here on the about, so I'm on their website, I went to USDC, not even logged in. If you don't even have an account, go on, pop on. USDC coin is a stable, redeemable on a one-to-one basis for US dollars, backed by dollar-denominated assets held in segregated accounts with U.S. regulated financial institutions. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good. The launch of USDC was powered by a collaboration between Coinbase and Circle through the co-founding of the Center Consortium. They pulled out all the stops with the verbiage on this. Coinbase customers with US dollar accounts may exchange one USDC for one US dollar, and vice versa. The graph, this is where it gets good, guys. I mean, come on. If you guys aren't sitting down, please sit down. This is where it gets good. The graph above reflects USDC's current and historical redemption value of US $1. So actually, I want to tweet that out. This is good. This is just so good because if you go up and look at the chart, I mean, that does not look stable. It's on the tail. That does not look stable. It says price is $1 though. I mean, I'd say I'd call liar pants on fire. That looks like liar pants on fire. This does not look stable or at $1 because right here it's no, if you just don't touch anything, it goes to $1. But it doesn't look like it's $1. So I wonder if they stick to their word. What if it went to a penny? What if it went to a penny? You know, and they had to hold their end here. It says here, Coinbase customers with US dollar accounts may exchange one USDC for one US dollar. I mean, pretty clear. So what if USDC went to a penny? What would they do? I find that interesting. So, guys, please take a moment, like and subscribe. Drop in the comments. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Drop in the comments. Follow. I always get this wrong. Follow down below. Follow me. And I will see you guys on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. And we're going to see how the world ends together. We'll see.